Alright. Do I have this up and running? Can I get this up and running? Let's see. Ooh, I have to do all this stuff first before I can publicize this. Like, check if my VTuber is still there because they disappear. Like, for some reason. I have to check if they're there. Oh, wait, I can't press. I forgot. YouTube, you're so funny. Like, you're so funny. Niche reference. So the thumbnail looks good. It looks good. See, I'm getting glitches. Prism Live is a glitchy. I mean, it just introduced a subscription service. I'm not really digging that much, but okay, I'm in, and look at who's talking. Okay. So I guess I'll go public. It's public. Yay! Wait. Forgetting how to do this right now. Hold on. No. Watch, I got a screensaver and a half. Okay, I don't need to use a screensaver. It's right there. I don't need to use it right now. I'm literally just, like, trying to... So, okay, this is public right now. So, like, I'm animating right now. Oh no, I have my photo app still open, dog. Okay, it only has one photo though, so it's chill. It's chill. I made sure I checked. I checked on that shit. So I'm animating right now. I'm also pissed because of, like, fandom issues I've been having lately. Fandom issues. So, okay. I'm busy. I'm doing. Yeah. I'm doing stuff. Just hold on a second. Let me get my, like, setup, like, ready, like, fully ready, cause low streams in a while, and this is the first time I've ever animated on an iPad, like, ever. So, I mean, pretty cool. I can do that now. Yay! I'm mostly still gonna be animating on my phone. The only issue is that my phone's out of storage, like, completely. So right here, I'm gonna check on myself. Yeah, okay, there I am. But I can't, hold on. Just a minute. Alright. Well, here I am. Okay. I'm checking stuff right now. It's gonna be rough. Okay, this is the setup. This is my setup. This is Lusamine. This is, okay. Oh, sorry. Busy bee right now. Busy bee moment. Poop. Am I not allowed to? Oh, hi, Cookie God. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Sorry, it's gonna be a little rough right now. I'm still setting up. I have so much stuff. Like, streaming's so stressful. Okay. No, it's chill. Watch. I got this. I need to make a list in my head about what to do, and then I'll do it. Let me make a little post on YouTube.com that's like, guess what, gamers? I'm live. What if I put that? Like, what if I actually put that? Guess what, gamers? I'm live. Oh no, that's so corny. I'm not putting that. I'm sorry. No. Okay. What should I put? Live right now. Wolf emoji, rose emoji, talking about how much female characters are mistreated. Eren. Wait, no. Talking about how much female characters are mistreated. Animating and talking about how much female characters are mistreated. There, it's perfect. Oh gosh. It's perfect. Okay, there we go. Okay, we did it. We did the post. We did it. Okay, now I can wait. No, I have to send the link on Discord. Okay, I've got this. It's chill. It's chill. We're fine. Okay. Guess who? Guess who? Live RN me. Yay! Yeah. Okay, we did it. So finally, I can start speaking. Like, part of me is like, oh, like, maybe I should wait for more people to join. Oh, hi, Ethan and his friends. Hello. Part of me is like, oh, maybe I should wait for more people to join. But then it's like, I don't know, like, if anybody else is gonna join because it's kind of early in my time zone, but not that. But to everyone else's time zone, it's not that early. Look, these are my refs. I made sure to have them so that I didn't have to open my Photos app whenever I were gonna color pick them. I'm so smart. I'm so smart. I don't need anybody seeing my photos. I don't need that. Like, okay, so basically, like, I'm here because, okay, first thing I do and it's a mistake. Okay, I'm here because I'm pissed. Like, I'm so pissed because, I'm a fandom lover. I love fandom. I cherish fandom. Fandom's so fun. Until I start talking to people and it's like, oh my effing god. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god. You, like, do you even realize what you're doing right now? Like, do you realize what's coming out of your mouth? Like, fandom is a great place. You play with your characters like they're dolls, and you make them silly and cute and do cute stuff. Okay, I think I'm done with this. The dying part, I have to do lip sync. Oh god. I have to do, like, you make them, oh yeah, you want to see what I'm animating right now? So this is what I'm animating. This is the audio, and I have the sketch right here, but I won't do that. This is what I'm animating right now.
What's the difference between toilet paper and a curtain? I don't know. So it was you! How many times do I have to tell you? You have to grab the toilet paper, okay? It's white, it looks like a cylinder. You grab it and you use it, okay? Don't grab the curtain.
This is for my history final, by the way. TS for my history final. Like, he was like, for your final, animate your, like, not animate, for your final, work on your passion and, like, show the class. And I was like, I don't want to show these mother effers an animation meme. I don't want to show them my persona head bobbing, okay? No, that's embarrassing. They're gonna make fun of me. So I was like, well, I love animating. So I just decided, I just decided that I was going to just animate something, in a weekend, which is really, it's killing me. But, like, I'm doing that shit right now. Oh god, my brain. So that's what I'm animating right now. Could you hear that? Like, could you all hear that? I don't know. I can't listen to it. Okay. We're on the lip sync. So, basically, I am a long time human being who's been in fandom for a long time, and hold on. I have experienced a lot of stuff from different fandoms, and I feel like a lot of us can agree. A lot of fandoms, like, treat women wrong, like they do, and I thought that maybe we were gonna get over this eventually, you know? And that people would be more self-aware about that. Okay. But apparently, like, I'm giving people too much, like, benefit of the doubt. I'm in the Pokemon fandom. This is about Lucamine from Pokemon. In case if you couldn't tell, this is about Lucamine from Pokemon. She's a villain, okay? She's a villain from Pokemon. And here's the thing. I love the villains from Pokemon. Well, some of them, like, I really like villainous in Pokemon specifically. I'm not really, like, much of a villains fan. But the villains in Pokemon, their teams are so cool. Oh god, I haven't done my Masters EX today. Okay, that no, besides the point. I'll do it later. I really like really like the villains from Pokemon, and um I well, I'm not just gonna talk about Pokemon. I'm also gonna talk about Octonauts. But that's like it's not really about misogyny. The show itself has misogyny. I don't think the fan base is that misogynistic. Well, actually, actually, I do have some points to make about Octonauts and misogyny, like the fandom. Um, but okay, I'm talking so fast. I'm sorry. Um, so Lucamine is a villain from Pokemon. There are villains in every game, and most of them are male. Like most of them are male, right? She was the first female main villain. We had like female assistant villains and stuff, but she's the first like main villain, right? Right. Okay. So this was um so she's the first female villain. And so basically, kind of like what her story is that she is the president of a foundation called the Aether Foundation. And what it is, it's trying to like preserve Pokemon, give them a safe place to like stay and thrive. And it does a lot of stuff. That's not like the only thing it does, but the main goal is like to have it like, you know, thrive and like have Pokemon like have a safe place to live. But um there is a phenomenon in the uh in the game Sun and Moon where there are portals opening up and really strange Pokemon are coming out. And those are the Ultra Beasts. I'm explaining this because I don't know how many Pokemon fans like I have as like viewers right now because I barely started posting Pokemon stuff. I've always like been into it, but okay. Anyway, I should not get into off topic. So Lucamine, it gets obsessed with the ultra wormholes. She's like a scientist, a researcher. She gets obsessed with them. She and her husband are they go through the portals and shit. And one day, okay, he gets sucked into a portal and presumably killed. Presumably in front of her. Like this is all implied. And as a result of watching her husband presumably die slash get isekai to a portal where likely she will never find him again, okay, she becomes obsessed with the wormholes and the portals and the ultra beasts. She becomes obsessed with them, and as a result she starts obsessively going through them and ignoring her kids, um and um so she is, you know, like going through them and sorry and when she goes through them there's this Pokemon called Nihiligo, and Nihiligo is a poison type Pokemon. And you know what the poison does to people? It lowers and then completely diminishes their inhibition. And I'm just explaining this just to be safe. Inhibition is that thing in your head that tells you don't do that, you know? It tells you, "Oh, don't like curse at your friend when they piss you off, or don't like skip class because that, or like don't act on your impulses, you know, don't freaking eat all the freaking cake in the fridge or whatever the hell." It that your impulses are controlled by your inhibition, and when Lucamine gets exposed to this poison and it intoxicates her, it lowers her inhibition. When your inhibition is lowered, you are guaranteed to do bad things. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. How many of you guys have thought in your head, I want to do this thing that is bad, but I won't because my smart logical brain tells me not to? I don't. Probably a lot of you. probably almost every single person in the world. I say almost because sometimes, I mean, people act on their inhibitions all the time. Like, okay, but anyway, basically everyone in the world, like, has bad thoughts. But point is, Lusamine can't control this. It's a freaking poisonous, like, intoxication that she's going through that she doesn't even know she has. So she starts doing bad shit. Who knew? Not having an inhibition makes you do bad things. It makes you do bad things. It's not her fault. Like, okay, maybe it is, but like, not even, because it's her inhibition, dog. Like, that's a skill in her brain that in our brains that we like rely on, and she doesn't have it anymore. Like, I so she like abuses her kids basically, and they run away from her, and she does this little cute little quirky thing where she tries to destroy the world to create like a home for the ultra beasts. And yeah, that's bad. That's like not good. And people, like, you as the protagonist, you save the day, you fight her when she merges with the effing jellyfish. You fight her, you defeat her. She falls into a fucking coma, okay? A coma. And, like, you don't really see her after that. But, she gets, like, separated from the freaking toxins, basically, when the beast gets removed from her. And the first thing she does, okay, remind you, the first thing she does when the freaking beast leaves her body and she is not intoxicated by the poisons anymore, the first thing she does is call her daughter beautiful, okay, and then she falls into a coma, showing us, the player, that she wasn't acting like herself. She was not acting like herself. And okay, that's such a freaking good story. Like, it's such a good story. Like, I love her so much. Like, she's been through so much. She got psychologically effed up. She didn't even realize what was happening to her. She just started acting freaking crazy. Everyone thought something was wrong with her. But, I mean, something was wrong with her, but it wasn't what they thought. She was being intoxicated. Okay, so that's her story, right? There are villains who are much worse. Get this. Giovanni, okay? They are doing everything because they want to. They're not being intoxicated. They don't have an alibi. They don't have anything. Oh, like, they don't have anything like that. They're effing evil people, okay? And we love villains. We love villains. Okay, wait, let me watch this animation. Let me see if it came out good.
What's the difference between toilet paper and a curtain? I don't know. So
okay, that's okay. Oh wait, I was gonna use this mouth. I was saving it, but it's fine. Maybe I should redo it. Okay, I like this mouth, so I saved it. I'll redo the animation. I think I will actually, like, I'm sorry. So, I am in. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. I'm in a community where we love the villains and we talk about the villains all the time. Right here, right? I don't know. Yeah, she's right here. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I want her to look really like, oh shoot, like clueless in this video, in this animation. So she needs to have like that big mouth that's like, oh, I don't know. So, oh my god, there are hearts. Wow, thanks for the hearts. Okay, so, so I'm in a, like I said, I'm in a community of people who like the villains, and we talk about the villains, and they're always talking about the male villains, which is understandable. There are a lot more male villains than female villains, right? In Pokemon. So they talk about the male villains, Lysander, Cyrus, Giovanni, Ghetsis, all the good stuff. And tell me why in the community where we're talking about like male villains, we're talking about villains, all the Pokemon villains. Tell me why there are like no mentions of Lusamine besides me. Like, tell me why they just ignore her, even though she's a really well written character. She has a really awesome story. She comes from one of the best Pokemon games. Sun and Moon is like my favorite. Oopsie. Tell me why they don't give a fuck about her. They don't care about her. You like all these tropes and shit. You like all of these tropes. Oh my god, I have not been reading the chat. I'm so sorry. Okay. So cute. Lovely animation. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I heard Pokemon. I had to. I did like her in my Pokemon game on my 2D. I have a 2DS too. Oh my god. Oh, you have logic. You have logic. I mean, most people like have. Oh, thank you. Somebody said I draw good. Thank you, Silvera. Hi, random underscore it girl. Hi, playing with Tangent Sapphire. Sorry. Oh my god, Nutella. Hello. I remember you. Oh my, I thought that like something happened. You quit art? No! Your art was good. Your art was so good. You should come back. You should come back. Um, at least she didn't do the thing that a certain rabbit did. I think you're talking about FNAF, but I don't know anything about FNAF. Please don't eat my art. Please, it's all I have. It's all I have. It's all I have. So this community is lovely. I'm not trying to like make fun or like I have good intentions when I say this, even though I'm being harsh because I'm like genuinely pissed. But like Lucamine's written just like any male villain is, but she's like a woman. Um, yeah, no. So the thing about Lucamine is that her fans, usually they're just there to sexualize her, and then everybody else is gone. Like nobody's like really a fan of her character, and I find Lucamine very attractive. I think she's very attractive, but I think it's kind of lame when you like just look at a character and you're like, oh, hot mom, and you don't do anything but the character. Oh, thank you for the hug. Um, I'm so sorry I haven't been reading the chat. I just read. I just caught up with all of it. So sorry. But yeah, people who like Lucamine, they're kind of most of them just sexualize her. Obviously not everybody, but in the recent in the grand old year of 2025, she is one of the only villains. Okay, let me be honest with you. I'm on Tumblr, freaking Tumblr, and I'm in the Pokemon tags and shit, knee deep in that. Tell me why I haven't seen a single post about Lucamine in the year 2025. Not a single post about her. I've seen Lysander. I've seen freaking Getsis. I've seen them all like appear on my little For You page. I follow people, they reblog stuff. And the only Lucamine post I have seen is one that somebody tagged me in. One from like 2017 or something. And I knew about that post because when I would look up Lucamine and Colress, that was the one that always appeared. So I already knew about it. So like everybody's talking about the male villain, she's ignored, but that's not even the worst part. Okay, if she was ignored, I'd just be kind of silently pissed, and try to get more people to like her, right? Okay, let me just check if that looks good.
I don't know. So what?
Oh god, that looks horrible. Okay, I know what the problem is. I've been kind of like automated right now because I'm talking and animating at the same time. I'm not a good procrastinator, so I already know what to do. Because I'm... Okay. Ugh, whatever. Not... Stop going off topic. In case if you can't tell, the emotions are high in the room right now. So... If people were just ignoring her, it'd be like, okay, whatever. But... I might need an O shape for the animation. Yes, you're right. Yeah, she could go. I just really like the mouth. You know how they're like, oh... Kill your darlings? I don't want to kill my mouth darlings. But you're right. I probably should change it completely. Delete the mouth I've been saving. You're right. Thank you, Clove. I don't know. Just trust my gut. I can make her smile after she says the oh part. So, my main issue I have with humans in this fandom isn't them ignoring her, because ignoring her is like, okay, whatever. But what my issue is that, like I said, we love the villains, and we're drawing like fan art of like Getsis and stuff, and Cyrus Getsis, who tried to take over a region, abused his and groomed his kids, and freaking made people release their Pokemon to the wild, abused Pokemon, abused basically everybody that he knew. We're drawing like him being cute. We're giving him like we're drawing him cute. We're drawing him softy. We're drawing him like kawaii, and we're giving him little softy head cannons. whatever, you know, lubrification, whatever. Cyrus tried to destroy the universe and create a new one, because he hates humanity. Giovanni runs a freaking underground market. He's basically like a Yakuza, like mafia boss character. I'm confused. What is he? Sorry. What is who? Who is who? Sorry. I'll wait for you. What does she? I wonder if Nutella like left because I didn't respond to her. I feel bad. I still think about her because I like. Oh, like I made like an unfinished animation for her once. It's sad that she quit art, but I'm still here. LOL. Alright. So, okay. Okay, sorry. So they're all just like team rulers. Archie and Maxie tried to destroy the world. Well, they thought they were helping. They were not. Archie wanted to remove all the land from the earth, mind you. And Maxie wanted to remove all the water in the earth, both of which would kill us all. And we're drawing them cute, we're drawing them softy, we're giving them headcanons, we're shipping them, we're doing everything. Lusamine did bad things. She did wrong things. She is one of the few villains who gets redeemed at the end. Tell me why everybody's like, oh, Lusamine's a bitch. I hate her so much. Like, horrible mother contest. You know how people like headcanon their blarbos with neurodivergence? The only freaking headcanon I've seen for Lusamine is narcissistic personality. Narcissistic personality disorder. Girl, win. Oh yeah, maybe if the freaking intoxication like affected her. Oh wait, I was gonna do. Oh my god, it's Okay, let me check. I need to rewatch. So okay, there's an issue here. So yeah, the freaking jellyfish are poisoning her mind. And everyone's like, "Oh, Cyrus has autism. He stings." And then Lusamine, who has been through a lot, by the way, a lot. The only diagnosis she gets is narcissistic personality disorder. We love a narcissistic queen. We love a narcissistic queen. No, you don't. You're like, I hate her. Slash half joking. Hi, aesthetic hedgehog. Hi. We hate her. Slash half joking. Like, do you hate her or not? Half joking. Do you hate her or not? If you hate her and you love the other villains, then why do you hate her? Is it because she abused her kids? Because, oh my god, Getsis did the same thing! He did it with 6 kids! 6! Not just 2 like Lusamine. He had 6 kids that he abused, and he's not sorry. He's not sorry. Giovanni had 1 kid, and he basically treats him like a stranger, okay? So Getsis, basically, his kids are adopted. Like, he found them, basically, and just took them in. So yeah, I guess that works. I'll tweak it later if I don't like it. Tweak, Octonauts reference. I'll get to that later. But, freaking... sorry. I'm laughing because if I don't laugh, I'll cry. Because this is my draft. So it was you! So this is my draft core. I'm grabbing these. I'm putting it here. I ship them. By the way, no, wrong one. I ship them. Because they're cute. I'm the only person on the planet who ships these. But, so basically, people give male villains of the past to do their crimes, but Lusamine doesn't get a pass. And not only that, but she's a lot more nuanced than most of the male villains. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use my baby for this example. Colress. This is Colress. He's like my boyfriend slash husband. I'm not a self shipper. I don't do that. But he's like one of the best like characters ever, and right now, as of current, he's like my favorite character right now. That might change one, like it's gonna change. I get phases like this, but right now I love him so much. I love him to death. This guy is a terrorist. This guy is not another straight ship. That's another thing I'm gonna complain about. Let me at him. Let me at him. Okay, so they're cute. They're cute. They're cute. But anyway, this guy is a terrorist. Colress from Pokemon is a terrorist. You think I'm using that word lightly? No, I'm not. He freezed a city. He froze over an entire city. Why? Was it for a nuanced take like Lucamine? No! It was not. It was not. It was because. Okay, so Colress joined Team Plasma because he is a researcher. He does not give a fuck about Team Plasma's goals, what their morals. He doesn't care about morals. He's supposed to be like the morally gray one, you know? The morally gray to ends white, to Getsis is black, right? Getsis is evil, ends goodness. So he just joined it. He doesn't have morals. He doesn't care. He freezes a city because Getsis wants him to, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, I can like study like the legendary Pokemon that freezes the city, Kyurem." And so he voluntarily freezes the city. Doesn't feel remorse from it, as far as we can tell. And I love him. I love Colress a lot. He does get like a semi-redemption arc, but still, he doesn't really care about like what's morally good. He really just cares about what gets him the best results in his research. He's like researching Pokemon potential, and he does not care if the potential comes from like torturing them. Okay, somebody said something. One of the people before I become mutuals with her. Funny story during lunch hour. She's obsessed with Wolverine. She showed us a comic of him with his hair. Excuse me. Why are you putting that in my live stream? Why? That was like during school. Why would she do that? I am so sorry that you had to see that. Yeah, my some people would bring like their like yeah we to school, and that was really painful. That was really painful. They'd show people, and I didn't want to see that actually. I did not want to see that when I was eating my lunch. Neither did my friends who were also so okay, off topic, but um so Colress has done a lot of things that are not good. Colress joined an evil team because of his selfish ass act of wanting to study Pokemon power. He does not give a fuck if torturing Pokemon gives them power, so long as they're getting power. So we love him still. We love the villain still. Remember, we love people who are capable and do bad things in the Pokemon universe. They're fictional characters. Tell me why there's so much love for Colress that doesn't get sent to Lucamine. Colress does not give a fuck about morals. Lucamine is very morally just, at least pre freaking Nihiligo, like Poison. She literally is starting a foundation to take care of Pokemon and endangered species and stuff like that. And I mean, Colress doesn't do anything like that. He's not a freaking productive, good member of society. He doesn't give a flying shit. Okay, I've made that point, but you get my point. Tell me why there's so much like love for him. Tell me why he gets excused from all of his actions, but Lucamine doesn't. Why? And then don't even get me started. How do you like Volo but not Lucamine? Both of them tried to destroy the world. One of them was doing it when he was completely sober. The other one wasn't. And she's the one who's bad? Excuse me? Like, TS got so bad. TS got so bad that, okay, so the Pokemon Company is also sexist. Usually they're very woke. Usually they're so woke, right? But like in terms of Lucamine, when in every other iteration except for the main game Sun and Moon, she was like dumbed down, like diluted into a non-villain so that they could prop up, because they didn't want a female villain. Like they didn't want one simply because females are supposed to be good. And not only that, not only is she a female, but she's a feminine female with feminine traits. You know how tomboys are kind of like universally loved? and females are like given like shitty headcanons, you know, and like told like, you know, people just don't like when women are feminine because of misogyny, because feminine traits are seen as a bad thing, as a negative thing, and a lot of people in fandom are women. They are women who have internalized misogyny because they've received you know, stuff about their gender in the past. It makes them not, you know, like their own gender. There was this one person I had heard about on the internet who made a Pokemon rivals tier list, and they put every single woman except for Marnie in the D tier. What was the reason? The female rivals give me gender dysphoria. Bitch! I don't give a fuck about your gender dysphoria. Why do you hate women? Do you like when you see a woman walking down the street, you like get gender dysphoria when you see women? Or do you just not like looking at women? Do you not like women? Is that it? Do you not like women? Like you can be honest here. Like it's a safe space. It's a safe space. Like you just don't like women. I don't give a fuck if they give you like gender dysphoria. You can like look past that and see that they are good characters. Why do they get D tier just because they give you gender dysphoria? And if you're that sensitive where like fictional women give you gender dysphoria, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe that's a you issue. Maybe that's something that you need to resolve, and maybe it's not their fault that they're like females. I don't know. I don't know. So hard to tell. That's like that's so basically what Pokemon Company did is in the anime and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is like, you know, how Pokemon games get like a second version that's like supposed to be like cooler. Well, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon made Lusamine basically like a non-villain, which really sucks. I'm playing Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon right now. I haven't gotten to her yet, like to her point yet. But I was so looking forward to it, and then I realized like how bad it was, like the Lusamine mischaracterization. So I'm kind of like looking forward to it less. Chorus is in it more, thankfully, but like she's my second favorite character. Chorus is my first favorite, but they're honestly pretty close up, like to each other. I like them both a lot, and I also, you know, ship them. So, but like, why can't women be evil? Can men be evil and women can't be evil? Like, that's my question. How come everybody else is permitted to do these things? And how come people don't realize, like, hey, I let Getsis get away with, like, trying to kill a child, but I didn't let a grieving woman get away from falling to bad habits. Hi, Liar Studios. Hello. Hi. What's up? I'm just talking about, you know, fandom. I think maybe I should move on from Lusamine to some other issues I have. Oh, one more thing about Lusamine. Like, the only time the community really, like, the only things they really say about her is that she's, like, they call her a bitch. They call her a bitch, and they call her shallow and stuff. And it's, like, mean. Like, you're mean. Like, I understand, like, playfully insulting the villains, but, like, y'all not playfully insulting her because y'all don't even like her. So that's how I know it's not playful. Like, because that's the only thing you'd say about her. Like, I can call Chorus, like, a dumb bug-looking thing. Hi, Oliver. What am I animating? Oh, I'm animating this, like, skit between Chorus and Lusamine. And it's really out of character, but I'm doing it because, like, it's for my history final. So, I'm rushing it. I had to, like, pick an audio really fast. So even if it's out of character, like, whatever, I still get an animation of my two lovelies. So yeah, like, it's not really, like, a funny joke if you're just, like, if you, like, mean it, you know? It's not really funny. People are, like, softening the male characters. Like, Cyrus feels no emotion. Like, well, he tries not to. He's a villain who hates humanity, who hates feelings. He hates emotions. He hates bonds. He hates friendships. He hates everything. And he wants to destroy the world and replace it with robots, basically. Lusamine's a softie. She's a softie. If you handed her, like, a young child, she would love that thing. She would love that thing to death. Tell me why, like, these people are soft-defying Cyrus while not letting Lusamine go. Like, not, you know what I mean? Like, you have a softie character right there. Like, she's a lovely person. Okay, y'all, I honestly think it's because she's a capable woman who has nuance and people can't see the woman in media other than hot or evil, especially with the climate online. Definitely. Definitely. She is very capable. She's a president of a foundation. Um, she has explicitly feminine traits. By the way, feminine traits doesn't make a female character a stereotype. I think that's what a lot of people think. And that makes them like characters less. But you know how Katara got so much hate? She's like my favorite, by the way. Like, you know how she got so much hate and it's like she literally didn't do anything? It's because she was feminine. Toph was so loved, but Katara, she didn't get away with jack. BS. People call her like stereotypical. She's not. She's just a woman who has feminine traits. Like, can we lay off of how women want to present? Like, this is why we have so many freaking over the top girl boss characters who don't have a personality outside of being cool, and y'all eat it up. Like every time, not y'all. Obviously, if you're listening to this, you're probably like as woke as I am, right? So you realize that these are like bad, right? I don't think I'm convincing anybody. Yeah, no, yeah, Qatar's great. So I did put Octonauts at the summer because I wanted to talk about Octonauts because I have seen misogyny in the Octonauts fandom. There were people who like they said before like, oh, I like every Octonauts character except Dashy and Tweak. Sorry, like I remember seeing a freaking post like that. I was like, okay. Did you notice that the only the only thing in there that I've seen is like the only like similarity between those two people are that they're women. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know that might be a little stretch. Maybe they dislike them for perfectly valid reasons. But why would you dislike Dashy and Tweak? Why? Like they're perfectly fine characters. Like, and Octonauts itself is a misogynistic show. It is sexist. Like like gender roles. Like, oh, the males go out on missions all the time and the women don't. Like, that's stupid. Like, and they say, oh, it's because we wanted a male audience. Like, or no, we were like, we knew that a male audience is going to be watching the show, so we made male characters like go out on the missions because the males will relate to them more. But that is weird because I feel like a little boy watching Octonauts, like he doesn't care if it's Captain Barnacles or Tweak finding a new fish. I remember I called all the Octonauts characters hotties for a reason. I'm not gonna get there. I'm not gonna get there. We're the, come on, dude. Come on. I mean, Quasi is a baddie, but okay. Well, okay. Um, yes. Also, I feel that with the fans, when it comes to women on the show, they kind of need a man's approval. Like when it comes to their episode. Yeah. I mean, Captain Barnacle is Octonauts sexist or is Captain Barnacle sexist? Because he's the one who never calls. Oh, Dash your Tweak on the missions. Ever. You did, Clove. You did. You said Barnacles. We all know. Don't worry. Your name might as well be like Clove Love Sands or something at this point. We all know. But, so Octonauts creators, the writers, you know, they do try to justify it with the all males, but I don't think, like, kids actually give a damn, like, who's doing the expedition. I don't know. Hot take. Like, I think they kind of just want to learn about cool fish. And yeah, they have favorite characters and stuff, but, like, can we talk about the other people? Can we talk about the other people who watch this show? The women who watch this show? Like, the little girls who watch this show, and they never see Dashi or Tweak. They never see women in the workplace. Like, how do you think they effing feel being left out? Like completely and totally, utterly left out. And they see that there are female characters, but the male characters are always getting called. Alright. I am, like, not locking in for this animation. It's gonna turn out shitty. But I don't care. I don't care. I have to talk. I have to get my mind off of this. Well, I have to get my mind onto this. I have to tell my viewers about this, because if you're based, then you'll agree with me. Anyway, okay, sorry. I'm getting heated. I've been heated since I started. But yeah, like, that is unfair to like girls who watch the show, and it's like I don't think Octonauts would have a mostly male audience. I think it's more like 50-50 or at most 60-40. Like we love Octonauts as a collective, like it doesn't matter the gender. Like yeah, my sister watched it as a kid who was always asking where's Tweak because she loved her along with Dashi. Dashi and Tweak are good characters. They're good characters with good writing who made the terrible mistake of not getting enough screen time. And I understand that the fandom might not focus on them more or enough because they don't have as much screen time. But can I be like nitpicky? Can I be nitpicky with y'all real quick? Um, you know, neurodivergent headcanons. I have a lot of gripes with neurodivergent headcanons, by the way. Like, I really don't like when people, like, people's neurodivergent headcanons are stereotypical, because that happens a lot. I feel like Shellington is one of those cases. He is a scientist. He likes fish. He likes marine biology. That's typical. He gets excited when he sees fish. He does. He gets excited seeing new species. He was definitely ecstatic in the jumping jellyfish, in the immortal jellyfish episode. I understand autism headcanons. Yeah. Um, I don't think here's my issue. People say that he canonically has autism, or that the freaking writers were trying to do something. I think he's just hello, Amethyst the Great. And they only have two episodes that has them as the main focus. Yeah, they do. They do. It's really sad. It's so sad. Like, oh my god. Like, we love you, Barnacles. We love you, Quasi. We love you, Bessel. But can we get like some more love for like the actual queens in the house? Like they're actually like goated characters. Like they're badass. Um, but tell me why. Anyway, so like Shellington, I don't think any of the writers are trying to make a canonically autistic character. That's what some people are trying to say. I hear it like, oh, the writers purposely made him. No, he's just a marine biologist who's passionate about his job. He has a couple of autistic traits. Traits, not symptoms. For example, getting excited, collecting things, which I'm pretty sure a lot of humans do. Most of us do that, neurotypical neurodivergent. He collects things, he gets excited about things. Sometimes, like in, freaking, why am I forgetting? Operation Corporation. He takes stuff literally in, like, that episode alone. And I guess you could say, like, oh, poor coordination skills, right? Because he sucks at driving that is a horrible hand, I'm not paying attention. Because he's sucky at driving the gups and stuff. Okay. Symptoms, I guess. He's not socially awkward, though. Like, when has he ever shown... He can get shy, but we all can. He's not, like, socially inept in any way, or, like, can't pick up on social cues. I don't really see what people see in him. I do think he, like, it's cute to make him a little shy, but, you know, that's not necessarily, like, a canon thing and a sign of autism. Tweak, on the other hand, like, Tweak to me kind of screams autism. Let me explain why Tweak. And I don't do autism headcanons often. For a character, for me to like call them autistic, they really have to like be autistic. Oh shit! I'm doing this TS on the wrong layer. Thank God I caught it. Okay, let's see. I mean, isn't that his job as a scientist? Yes, that's what I've been saying. Like, freaking Tweak, I feel like she's a very like a character that I can very much see autism in her, like, because the way that she does her job is not the same. Like, it's not okay. Let me get to the point. Shellington, he does his job when he can, and he is relatively passionate about his job. He does stuff. He's done with his stuff for the day. He goes to sleep. He eats. He drinks, whatever. Tweak. She's always in that little, like, basement. Like, she's always in there. And she's making hyper-specific gadgets in hopes that the Octonauts will use them. I don't think, like, have you ever seen, like, maybe Facts with Bats? Yeah, maybe it should be Facts with Bats. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe, like, a fun little headcanon you could have is that she's just trying to find an excuse to build something because she loves building. She loves building. And she bases them off of creatures like marine creatures, which she does not have to do, but she does anyway. And she is really like honed in on this craft. This is like her thing. Her name is Tweak, for F's sake. Like, who knows? Maybe she freaking legally changed her name to Tweak. Like, I don't know. Like, you could take this really far, and it's not just that. It's not that she just does her like job above and beyond. She's obviously obsessed with her like machines. She is like the only freaking Octonaut that actually like we actually see her get overstimulated. I feel like everybody's trying to find their favorite Blorbo be overstimulated so that they can say, "Look it, he's overstimulated. He has autism." But the moment Tweak is overstimulated, dead silence, dead silence. In the episode, the blue whale, the whale mix-up, whatever. There is freaking giant creaking noise that's like, omnipresent throughout the episode. Let me just, okay. Okay, that's fine. I can do like a 4-framer right here. And nobody's covering their ears or anything. Yes, the ear thing. That's what I'm talking about. All right. She has sensitive hearing. She has really sensitive hearing. It can be a good thing sometimes. It can be a bad thing sometimes, right? And during the episode, you can see autistic little Shellington is A-okay with the noise, okay? Apparently autistic. Barnacles is okay. Everyone is okay. They're all okay. Except she covers her ears and she holds them and they're like curled up and she hates the noise, and Barnacles is like fine. So let's say he's like allistic, like he's fine. He's perfectly fine. And she's like, her poor little ears. She's so cute. And it's like, I haven't seen a single Tweak autism headcanon. They probably do exist. People really like making the Octonauts characters autistic. I really don't like when they make every single character autistic, because that's just like, okay, so nobody can have a passion anymore because it automatically makes them autistic. Like, okay, like, but anyway, I have a gripes with autistic headcanons, but, like, I haven't seen anybody headcanon Tweak with autism at all, like, at all. And that's so weird to me because people seem like they love to jump on autistic headcanons, but oh my god, the female shows autistic traits. And just like a normal psychiatrist, you don't recognize it because she's a girl. That's a stretch. That is a stretch and a half. But honestly, wouldn't be surprised because, like, wouldn't be surprised. Tell me why, like, the main freaking headcanon I've seen for Dashi, okay, this is not the main one, but tell me why, like, one of the only things I've seen for Dashi, like, the neurodivergent thing, like, the disabilities, is anorexia. I'm sorry. What? Why? Seriously, why? Like, is it because woman? That also seems like a stretch. But when you really think about it, this isn't a one-time occurrence. Like, it's not just that, oh, they headcanon one person, like, headcanon Dashi with, like anorexia, and that's, like, unrelated. It's like every fandom does this to their female characters, where they, like, fucking, like, ignore them. And also, like, give the males, like, a lot of attention, a lot of these headcanons and stuff, and ignore the females, or give them freaking stereotypical shit. Like, hello, like, I'm sorry, that is a stereotype. Like, oh, woman equals anorexic. How come freaking Shellington doesn't have anorexia, or Quasi? Why not them? Why her? Why her? Why her? Like, why her? I don't know, gamers. That one might be a stretch. But as for Octonauts, yeah. So my gripes with the Octonauts fandom, I do have some personal gripes. I love Octonauts. I don't post about it as much anymore. I don't know how much I'm gonna post about it again after this. I know my channel will kind of like die once I stop posting about, oh, what is that? Oh my god, I traced that. Like, oh, this is why you don't automate. So I don't know. My channel's probably going to pass away once I completely stop posting about Octonauts. I kind of has. I don't want to, like, keep force myself to post Octonauts because I don't really connect with the fandom anymore. I've loved Octonauts for a really long amount of time. And I still love it. It's a really good show. It has 3 really good movies. Yeah, especially she's physically active and is like an award-winning photo, but totally fair about. Yeah, no, Dashi and Tweak are great characters with great achievements, and I feel like people don't really like talk about that. I don't. I understand. Okay, here's the thing. You know how I said, oh, female characters, Dashi and Tweak, they don't get screen time, so I understand why people don't talk about them as much. Here's the thing about fandom. Fandom has a history of getting characters that don't appear as much and making stuff for them, right? When has fandom ever worshipped the main character? It's always been a side character. It's always been the side character who's a fan favorite. Obviously not in every scenario, but most of them, it is a character with minimal potential. I mean, look at any fandom, you'll see that a fan favorite. I mean, look at My Little Pony for example. When My Little Pony was big, everybody's favorite character, you could ask a brony their favorite character, and it was usually a background character. The point of fandom, kind of, for a lot of people, was to expand on it. And those girls had so much potential. They had so much potential. And I feel like nobody expanded on them enough. And I know that kind of seems hypocritical for me, because I like Quasi. And I have mostly been Quasi posting, in my history of being an Octonauts fan. Mostly Quasi posting. So it does seem hypocritical for me. And honestly, I'll take that hit. Quasi was my favorite. I was so obsessed with him for 4 years. I was obsessed with him. I still do love him, but I'm not really obsessed with him as much now. That doesn't mean I don't love him, but I don't really think about him a lot. Phases come and go. That one, Octonauts, I thought it was gonna last a couple weeks. It lasted 4 years. But anyway, I still do love Dashi a lot, and I did draw a lot of fan arts of her from what I can remember. Rainbow Dash, which is very masculine. Yeah, Rainbow Dash. I love Rainbow Dash though. She's my fave. Okay, this is his nose. Okay, there we go. His nose was so high up. Here I am. His nose. Do you think anyone would notice? Alright. So, any poop. Anywho. God, oh my god, my legs, I haven't moved them in forever. So the reason I kind of am not that connected with Octonauts fandom anymore is because, I feel like we're kind of running into circles now. I've been in it for a long time, and I feel like every, discussion we have had, has happened. Why do I have the number 1 and no cookie code? I don't know. Cookie code is, everywhere in the chat. Why are you number 1? That's crazy. That's crazy work. I guess they have a bias all over. So that's, I'm gonna do the overshoot frame, but I did want a smear frame right here. Maybe I should change this arm. We'll see. If I have to do 5 frames. I don't know. Quirky. So yeah, I feel like every single conversation I've had, about Octonauts has been had. All the media that I tried to find about Octonauts, I found. And the new stuff coming out, Journey to China, the movie, isn't that interesting to me because they butcher the characters. Above and Beyond isn't interesting to me because they butcher the characters and ruin the point of the show, etc., etc. I don't like the new characters that much, etc., etc. I'm on a different account playing on my laptop and texting through phone, so I had to leave twice, so it bumped me down. Oh, I see. That's so poop. That's so poopy. I'm sorry, Clove. At least there's a real reason for it. What am I doing? I feel like if I have one more conversation about how Besso was an anxious grunkle, or Calico Jack should be a Calico Jack, but if he was, then he'd be sterile because male Calico Jacks are sterile, but females aren't, so he could be trans. Okay, I feel like if I have one more conversation like that, I'm going to explode. I've had so many conversations like that. I've had a million. It's to the point where when people talk about it, I'm like, ugh. And there's new fans. The new fans are kind of like those TikTok kids, like TikTok trends, TikTok animations and stuff, and they call it like, oh, the silly. I'm not really like, oh, the silly. I feel like TikTok as a whole like commodifies basically everything on that platform, and Octonauts has become another commodity. Live Maxine, oh my god. Like it's kind of like I like talking to people who I've known who are into Octonauts because we can still talk about the characters, but I really feel like I'm done like talking about Octonauts with other people, especially newer fans, and I don't blame them. Like this isn't something I'm gonna like get mad. That's why I basically have an AU where they're all actors. They have their own. Oh, so that you can like add a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I made like all these AUs for them, and I still like the AUs. Like Frankenstein AU, like I put a lot of work into. I really like that AU still, and made an animation about it recently because I still really like it. But okay. Well, let me just test my chorus. My 3 choruses. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that looks okay. I'll fix this later. Like, I'm just trying to talk right now, honestly. This is like something I'm doing in the background. I have to stop justifying why. Oh, wait. Oops. Wait, what am I doing, dog? What? Okay. No. There we go. That's better. Oh, sorry. Oh, it looks good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Well, sorry. I'm a brain fart. I get a lot of those when I'm streaming. Gee. It's because my brain goes so fast. Like, bless your work. I could only imagine to do what you do. Well, it doesn't have to be part of your imagination. Like, I mean, just be like work with it like slowly, because that's what I did when I was like first starting out. I did mostly tweening, and like if I was doing an animation, like my method was like, how can I convey this in as little frames as possible? Like that's what I used to do when I was like younger and animating on YouTube. But it obviously it didn't look that good. I wanted to do more, like more frames, more action, etc. And that's what I slowly like. Ugh, fuck. I slowly like amped up like my work to the point where I could like do a lot of frames and it would be like okay, I could pull them out of my butt, and like I remember doing an animation for the most recent meme I made, cubibibism, and like doing that animation and doing 9 frames for the little like animation where bats going like like pumping their fists in the air. I remember doing that, and I was like, oh, it's 8 frames, like not that bad. Like, oh, this was like not even taking me that long. Then I realized it was 9 frames. Oops. But it looked pretty nice. Like it looked nice with 9 frames. I kept the 9 frames, So yeah, kind of like off subject, but like it but basically I'm bringing that up because a couple years ago I did not want to do freaking 7 frames. I was like 5 frames max, like, you know. You're impatient and lazy. Well, you build it up. Like you build up animation like over time, like how much frames you can tolerate over time. Like just trick yourself. Just be like, okay, 3 frames, okay, 4. I'm lazy AF too. Like I mean, I perceive myself that way, but like animation just like it's like one of my passions. One of my passions. So okay, we're so off topic right now. Well, I feel like my steam has lifted, but I do feel like there was more conversation topics I did have up my sleeve. I know. Oh, well, I was gonna say, like, I know that it's not the fault of like Octonauts, new Octonauts fans that they're bringing up conversation topics from like when I joined and stuff I'm tired of hearing about. Like, I understand that. I mean, I don't expect people to like, or like the world to bend around me and like people to suddenly start bringing up like some unheard lost media I've never heard of before and stuff. Um, I don't expect that at all. Like, I'm glad that they're having fun with the show that I love so much. But, like, that's just like kind of my reason for why I don't really talk that much. Oh shit. Wait. Fuck. I'm fucking it up again. Hold on. Right. So. Hold on. I really need water. I really need water. I was getting so heated earlier. I really like this mean. Oh, right. My last point. I was going to talk about fandom's hatred of cis. Fandom's hatred of straight. Fandom's hatred of normal, quote unquote. Why do people really why do people hate when two characters are in a straight relationship? Why? Why? Oh, straight ships are overdone. Oh, hi. Ink and Paint Snow Leopard. Hello. Ink Jump Scare. Well, you're not that scary. You're a friend. You're friendly. You're fine. So, why do people hate straight ships? Oh, they're oversaturated. We see them in fandom all the time. Not me. In my fandoms, all the ships are gay. Hello. In my fandoms, a majority of the ships are gay. I love shipping. I'm a multi-shipper. I ship a lot. I see a lot of tags. The tags, for shipping. And a lot of it, a vast majority of it, is gay. Or lesbian, if you're lucky. Gay, lesbians, they're kissing, they're switching, that's fine. Then how come the moment you post your little straight shit, people are like, the straights, why are they straight? Sad face /neg, /neg. And then people are like, oh my god, don't worry guys, I ship a straight couple, but don't worry. I made one of them or both of them trans. That fixes it. Fixes what? What are we fixing here? What's so wrong about people having a gender? You guys are so accepting of genders until it's a cis person. I understand. Fandom is run by trans and gay people. So yeah, they're gonna want to see themselves in the characters. When I like a character, it's not because I see myself in the character, it's because they're cool. Why do your characters have to be just like you? Why do you hate cis and straight and whatever so much in ships? Why? And then it's oh, I ship them, they're straight, but I reversed the gender roles. So it's woke now. Ha ha ha. Let me provide you my beautiful example. I ship, like I said, Chorus and Lusamine. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh my god. Lusamine, I love you so much. I love you. Mwah, mwah. Oh, Chorus, I love you too. Okay, cute ship. Love him. Gotta have him. Nobody else ships this. That's okay. It's niche. I'm the only person who ships it. Maybe I'll get some people to ship it and we'll build a community. But tell me why the first time I introduced the ship, people were like, this person, I like them, okay? I like them. This is my gripe with them. They were like, oh, Dommy Mommy, she's gonna call him baby girl. She's gonna call him baby girl. No, she wouldn't. Oh yeah, she's gonna make fun of him and stuff, and she's gonna be oh shit, I'm doing the wrong layer shit, huh? And she's gonna be she, freaking girl boss ex male wife. I'm not doing girl boss ex male wife. Fuck girl boss ex male wife. I don't give a fuck about how do I say? It's not I don't like when a tomboyish tough girl gets with a little passive dude, and she's the one who takes initiative in relationships and stuff. I like that. I ship Tweak and Shinington really bad. I like that. But what I mean is Chorus and Lusamine together would not be girl boss and male wife. Both of them are people who have done a lot. She is a president of an Aether Foundation. She's cool. She's cool. But Chorus is not a male wife. Yeah, he's skinny. He's a twink, I guess. whatever. Like, that's really the only thing I can really say that makes him male wife. But this ship is very, like, very, like, gender role, like, you know, like, if you knew who Corvus and Lusamine were, you would understand that their dynamic would not be girl boss male wife. So tell me why you're trying to pretend like it is. They seem like two bosses to me. Yeah, I like power couple ships more than, oh, girl boss male wife. I hate the term male wife. Why? How come when a male is turned into a character, no, sorry. How come when a male has, like, traits that, like, for example, he is kind, he is friendly, good with kids, you know, submissive traits, like, you know, agreeable, like, obey somebody else. Tell me why we call him a male wife. Like, male wife, really? Sounds like a freaking term that would come from the 1950s when we make fun of, like, gay people. That's what that sounds like to me. That's what male wife sounds like to me. In y'all's attempt to be woke, y'all make a term that is so, like, enforcing gender roles, because as soon as a man doesn't explode from a freaking wall made of muscle mass, he's like a softy little submissive boy who gets dominated by every woman who looks at him. And no, I don't like ships where the women bully the men. I don't like ships where people bully each other. Lusamine isn't gonna bully Chorus. Why the fuck would she do that? Why the fuck would Lusamine bully anybody? Yeah, I can see her talking shit about people, but why the fuck would she bully somebody that she loves? When she loves somebody, she loves them. She loves them. What am I doing? She loves them. Okay, you can see that she's a very lovey-dovey person. She would love Chorus and dote on him, not bully him. Not bully him. Like, they're gonna call each other baby and sweetheart, okay? And they're gonna freaking, like, go on little, like, picnic dates. She's gonna feed him food and watch him eat. That's my favorite part, feeding. But it's like, why are we so obsessed with, like, giving men female traits? Y'all love female traits so much? You guys love it so much? Look at the woman, like, sometimes they have feminine traits. Oh my god, they have feminine traits. Also, why are y'all sexualizing men as soon as they're feminine? Like, that's weird. Like, that's weird. I don't know. But, okay, so Clove says, I think the reason why most people hate straight ships is that everything's so straight and male-coded, so when it comes to fandoms, they want to have a space where they can freely feel safe as who they are. They can see a straight ship and be okay. They can see a straight ship and be safe. They can see a straight ship and be, like, fine. I understand, mainstream media, so, like, so straight. But here's my question. Why do we care so much about the gender of the characters? Like, when it comes to, like, ships and fandom, why do we care so much about who dates who? When I ship somebody, I ship it because, oh my god, guess what? Oh my god, guess what? It's because I like the characters and I think they'd be cute together. Or even, like, I think the characters' dynamic would be interesting together, even if it's not necessarily healthy, you know? Like, but every time you say that, people are like, toxic yaoi. Can you tell I'm tired of, like, just gender stuff in general? Like, who gives a fuck about gender? I'm bisexual. I don't care, like, gender of people. Like, if you exist, then I fuck with you, you know? hold on, I'm doing that mission. That's okay. I don't need the audio. So, here's another recent thing that's been happening. So, okay, that looks fine. Hold on. Another recent thing that's been happening is that people are turning men into women. I don't mean, like, making trans femme headcanons. I mean, like, making men woman. Like, man, woman. So they do this thing where they grab a male character. Hold on. But I can definitely think when they get hate they go guys way, it can be woke, look trans is strange, like don't harass people who like what they like, and seems like a little fan service. Hi Oliver. Hi. Okay. Yeah, I'd like another frame. So one more frame. Okay, but that's the thing about this. He needs more space to move. We don't want wiggly frames. So I'm gonna move his head Wait, no, wait, what am I doing now? What am I doing? Ah! So, okay, basically, what they do is, like, they get a male character, they turn him female. Like, they make it so that he's a girl, and, like, he does everything, but he's a girl. And I don't really understand that either. Why are you changing the gender of the character? Like, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm not talking about trans femme headcanons, trans femme AUs. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you just grab a male, you give it boobs, and you're like, oh my god, girl boss, slay, girl boss. Why? Why does it matter if she has boobs or not? Do you find her, like, more relatable if she, like, has boobs or something? Why do we care about the gender of the characters? Why do we care? Why do we care about how relatable they are to? I mean, I understand, like, you want characters to relate to, but how come every character has to be like you? How come every single character that you like has to be just like you? That, like, I don't know. That's a genuine question. Like, I know I've been sarcastic about my questions, but I don't know why everybody, like, makes, like, twist characters to be more. I understand projection. I project. I do, but also I like when characters aren't a clone of me. I thought you wouldn't care I was here. Hi. Well, you guys are friends. You guys would care. I'm a go, but keep popping off. Thank you. I'm glad you stopped by. Hope you had fun. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So, here's my gripe with turning with male characters female. First of all, why the fuck does the gender matter? It's the same character, but a girl. Gender swaps are different. If you're, like, exploring, like, oh, like, like, what if Quasi woke up and he was a girl? Ho ho ho! Or, like, what if they were all girls? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, I will always see her as a girl and a female. When I like character, I just turn them into girl. Lol. There's, like, a million Tumblr posts like that now. Why? Oh, I know why. It's because, like Clove said, like, people hate, like, male stuff. Like, yeah, maybe like the character they're experimenting with characters they really maybe like women and stuff, but afraid to be open with that. I don't know. I mean, didn't you say that there's supposed to be, like, a space so that they can feel safe? Like, if you felt safe in a fandom, you would be able to feel like you can express your love for female characters, you know? And I think my main gripe is that y'all are turning men into women, but you guys still don't care about the female characters. And here's the thing, people say, oh, well, the female characters are poorly written, so we ship male characters and stuff instead. What about when female characters are well written? A lot of them are. I saw somebody make the point, like, trying to make the point. They were like, well, we're just so used to female characters being written poor that whenever we see a female character, we just give up on them instantly. What? Like, okay, talk about generalization. All females are poorly written. Give us some hope. Give us some hope. Like, goddamn. Like, have some faith in these writers, dog. Like, not every show is written by some sexist little, like, loser. A team of sexist losers who don't see women as people, like, you know? And then, okay, yeah, that's definitely giving them the benefit of the doubt. Don't really want something to look at. I just feel like, if you really loved women, you would at least pay some attention to women. It's like, if you all loved women, y'all would be looking at female characters, like, paying attention to them. And honestly, like, sexualization is, like, the sexualization is kind of out of control, for both women and men. Yay, equality, but it's different. I feel like the woman thing is, like, you know, seeing women as objects and stuff in fandom, like, anime spaces, that's what they do, you know, oh, waifu, etc., etc. It's so weird because female characters are both worshipped and ignored at the same time. Like, the deeper fandom, you know, the one that writes fan fictions and makes fan art and stuff, ignores the woman, but then, like, the consumers and the gooners and etc., they worship the woman, and they don't like when men take their waifus and stuff. So weird. I'm so sick of it. Why the fuck do we care about the gender of these characters? Like, either they're a good character that you like or a bad character that you don't like. Why does it matter, like, what gender they are? And a lot of people deny that this is what's happening. Like, they're trying to find every excuse under the book. Cough cough. My gender dysphoria makes me hate female characters. Guy cough cough. Um, but I'm like, it's not there. There's no like real reason, real like thing to really point at, like when you just ignore female characters. I understand having favorite male characters. A lot of characters that I like that are my favorites tend to be male characters. And yeah, it's like because a lot of characters that I am obsessed with, almost always I have a crush on them. And I find myself to be gravitated toward more male characters than female characters, but I have a lot of female crushes, like a lot of female crushes. Um, I think, I mean, I don't know, because a lot of people say, oh, fandom is like, whatchamacallit, like really gay. So I don't even think it's that the women are attracted to the men and not the women, because isn't like the majority of AO3 people, like users on AO3, they're like Arrow Ace is number one and then bisexual is number two, right? Like that's something, right? So yeah, there are woman love woman relationships. Um, like I see them a lot too. I don't care the gender. I just care if it's a good ship or not. Like I don't know why it matters. I've said that a dozen times. Um, but when I obsess over a female character, it's exactly the same as when I obsess over a male character. I don't know why there needs to be a difference between them. I don't know why women and men have to defy gender tropes for you to like them. Why can't you just like well-written characters? Like that's really it. That's really it. Like, why can't we just be normal about gender, normal about sexuality, normal about like everything? And why are we so focused on like why do we inherently like go back, like regress in the attempts to try to be progressive? Like switching gender roles is not progressive. Like it's just enforcing them by implying that they exist. And that they are like a thing that is omnipresent and has always existed and okay, that's a lot. I'm such a wokey stretcher. I know. I'm so like, don't even get me started. But like, this was just a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about, and I'm glad I got to. And I feel better now. And I hope y'all were able to understand where I'm coming from. And I think it's around time I end it here because I really gotta drink water and get refreshed. Okay. Close says one more thing. Yeah, it shouldn't. We should respect women even if they are fictional. And if they are bad, they are bad. If they are nuanced, they are nuanced. And if they are good, they are good. Yes. Yes. No double standards BS, okay? None of that. Why do we care? Let's just enjoy our funny characters. I wish that every time I brought up Lusamine, somebody wouldn't call her a bitch. I wish every single time I brought up Colress and Lusamine together, people wouldn't say, oh, like she gonna step on him, oh, dummy mommy. Like, no. Like submissive, whatever. No. I just wish we stopped. Like, why can't we just dance happily in a field? Like, I don't get it. Like, y'all aren't as woke as you think you are. Like, I'm tired. I can't say anything to these people or this community because I'm gonna get like jumped on because they don't like being called out and they're gonna deny everything, and I'm gonna get a bunch of labels called at me. But my YouTube channel is a safe space. Ah! Okay, that's gonna be it, everybody. I hope you guys have a wonderful night full of love, friendship, and gender equality. Gender equality forever. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, everyone. I hope you guys had a lovely day. Lovely day. I'm ending the stream. Look, an ad. They're putting ads in the streams now. So goodbye, everyone. Like I said, hope you have a lovely night. Stay woke. Stay very intelligent and tensei, okay? Bye.